Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 25th of November 2020. So the Dow, S&P and Bitcoin soared to record close. I don't know about Bitcoin, it's going to go over $20,000. But the dollar sinks and so does gold. And the reason for the metals going down with the dollar, which is unusual because they're actually opposites, is the delivery for the silver. There is not enough physical silver for the delivery, so the price is being hammered to the downside and manipulated to the downside at the moment to get out of positions that we're going to have to take delivery on, which they don't have the physical for, which could actually bring down the metals division of the COMEX. So that's why you're seeing this situation where gold and the dollar are being hammered to the downside. Pure manipulation as ever in the metals market, and also of course in the Dow as well. And this is the reason the Dow went through the all-time high, or made a new all-time high, is because Yellen is back. I mean, God, talk about dreariness, for God's sake. It's like Obama Part 3, this is. Yellen's appointment as Treasury Secretary raises 5 critical questions. It's an interesting article. Don't expect any serious discussion of these issues in the financial press right now. She's classed as a safe pair of hands. She's obviously been the Fed chair. And the market are going to love it. That's it. Doesn't matter about what's happening in the economy, in the real world, with 60 million unemployed, businesses dying, massive evictions coming. It doesn't matter. Creepy Joe is happy to have her on board. Simple as that. So let's have a look, see what the market did yesterday. Still very quiet. It's just that in the evening they're moving the Dow to the upside, which is where we're getting these new highs. But during the day, as you can see here, the market opened. It traded straight up to the scalp. Well, you've got this resistance over to the left where the market came down. And first thing, when you get a trade going off like this, you want to take the money, and you'll see why as prices reverse and then come straight back down to the BRN. You've got a lot of selling there. And then let's just move forward. We had a potential sell signal that wasn't filled, and then we had a reversal for a potential buy. So let's just go through this. We see the buy side, which is the stronger side at the moment. The short side is just not there at this time. The market's being held, and there you can see you've got the resistance where we had the selling coming in as well. But eventually the market reverses. A lot of selling in the last bar there as well, but price is managing to reverse off the 200 MA there, and then finding support as it closes back through the 200 at the 20 bar moving average. Then we get a potential sell signal, which is filled, and the weakness continues as prices move down to the DP level, their crucial area. So if you're short on this side of the market, then you want to make sure that you start to lock in those profits. Notice this bar here is narrower than the previous bar. The volume isn't greater, so there's no buying pressure, but there's 90% of the previous bar's volume in this one, and the range is narrower, and we're at the DP, which is a crucial area, as we know. So once prices manage to get back through this, and this straight reversal here with a lot of volume as well, very high volume, close back above the 5 bar moving average, is indicative of prices starting to reverse. But they run out of steam at the 20 bar moving average, and you can see the increase in volume here. Selling returns, and we need to shake out any weak longs that we have. Anybody that was tempted to go long at the DP, we'll just shake them out first, take out the stops, bring the market down to the BRN. Big volume here, and then absolutely nothing as far as volume is concerned. Prices start to trade sideways, find support at the BRN, back above the DP, and eventually start to make their way back up to the 200 MA, which we can see there. Bit of potential weakness at the BRN and the 200 MA as prices drift lower. And again, if you look at these two bars, you can see there that the volume has increased in these two bars. So some profit taking around here, and then prices once again close back above the 20 bar moving average. Again, resistance at the 200, and then eventually break through as we head into the mid-morning close. So trading up to the fib, retracement from the daily charts, but stuck in a very narrow range. I mean, this is just 50 points. So really quiet going into the Thanksgiving holidays. Half day today, or close tomorrow, and half day Friday. So it's going to be interesting. Of course, the European markets are open, and the electronic market will be open as well. So the morning session not doing a lot, and then moving on to the afternoon the same. I mean, it was just sideways, just sitting on that fib line that I had drawn in the chart from last week. And that's more or less how it stayed. We've got the market coming off the low here with an increase in volume, so I know there's some buying in there. But it just did nothing for the first hour, and then eventually prices started to move to the upside. We had a bit of selling coming in there, but that soon disappeared as prices reversed and closed back above the 5-bar moving average, showing the momentum to the upside. Bit of potential weakness there, shake out a few. That the market continuing to move to the upside there. A lot of potential weakness. But again, note how the market continues to close above the 5-bar moving average. And if it does close below, it comes back and then closes back above, just to keep that momentum. Great way of measuring the momentum in the market. And then prices, again, if you look at this bar, you can see we've got an increase in volume prices coming off the high, and then we get prices moving down to the 20-bar moving average. Also here you've got a spike, sorry, not a spike up in volume, but you've got a situation here where you've got a really tiny range, and there's no selling at this level, and then the market's free to reverse once more and move towards the upside. You get a retracement, fib retracement there of about 78%, and then the market just trades sideways and back above the 5-bar moving average, and then back to the 20. So it's just really quiet. But it's the Dow that's making news. If we look at the daily chart, you will see there we're back to the all-time high. We've come off this overnight, which is interesting. Because yesterday I said that generally the market goes up during Thanksgiving, but I've also seen where we've had really good short days as well. So having managed to hit this 30,000, we could actually see with it half-day trading today, prices showing some profit taking, because the implied volatility is still pointing to this. We did see a small increase yesterday, so I'm wondering whether the options traders are starting to price in a bit of risk. Now we've hit the milestone of the 30,000 for the Dow, and we always get profit taking at these major psychological levels before the market then can return and then go up to 31,000. We've seen this for the last 12 years. So there in the weekly chart as well, you can see that we're at these highs, but the market coming off overnight. And the same for the German DAX as well. You can see this going up overnight, but now back below the 13,300 level as well. So looking a bit closer, we're below the 200 and we're below the DP at the moment. So we could have a bit of profit taking to the downside in this market over the next couple of days. And also, if nobody's selling into it, and any other announcements who's coming into the Treasury or going to be the Fed chair for Biden, then we could see prices spike to the upside as well. So yeah, let's see where we are. We're at the DP or just below the DP. You've got the S1 there. We must have a low somewhere as well. Let me just drag this up. There's the low for Tuesday. You've got the S1 on the downside, and just through the 200 on the upside, you've got the high there as well. Okay, that will do it for this one. Like I say, it's half-day trading today. It's closed tomorrow for the US. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Let's just have a look, see what news we've got. Let's have a look here. Oh, we've got the main news today. We've got financial stability review. Of course, I'll pass that. 1:30 unemployment claims is a day early because of Thanksgiving. Revised UOM sentiment is out as well. This is tentative for the UK. This would be Bailey. No, actually, this is Sunak. Autumn forecast. This is tentative. He'll probably pull out on this like he did last month on the budget. So don't hold your breath with that one. And then we've got FOMC meeting minutes. Again, be a damp squib really, because it's not the press conference one questions. This is next month. This is just the regular meeting, so really nothing to write home about, even though it's high impact. It just gets ignored these days, where it used to be the main news item of the month. How things have changed. Okay, that will do it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.